Okay, today, forgive the blanket. It's like freaking 66 in my house and I refuse to turn on the heat. So, I'm freezing right now. My friend Marie Winton, and I'll put a link to her channel, she did 32 just random questions. And I think that it's a good way to get to know somebody, so I thought we could play 32 questions. And when I'm done, I'll put the questions down below, and you can answer them yourself if you want to, and play along. So let's get started. Let's see if I can do this without my glasses. Number 1, do you sleep with your closet doors open or closed? Closed. It's the whole... I don't believe in monsters, but it's just one of those things. To me, I think it's a space thing. Like, I don't like the empty, dark space. It's freaky. So, yeah, closed. Number 2, do you take shampoo and conditioner bottles from hotels? Of course I do. Everybody does. That's what they're there for. You know, unless it smells, like, I'll open it. First thing I'll do is I'll open it when I get there and I'll be like... You know, and if it's like funky, I'll be like, I'm not even going to touch it. And I'll just put it back where it was and leave it untouched. But if it smells really good, I'll take it. Number 3, do you sleep with your sheets tucked in or out? The bottom part at the end of the bed is tucked in just to keep it from dragging the ground. But the sides, I can't have the sides tucked in at all because I will... a lot of times when I sleep to regulate my temperature, one of my legs will be on the outside of the covers while the other one is in, so I wouldn't be able to stand. Plus it makes you feel all confined and crap. No. Number 4, have you ever stolen a street sign? Yes, I have. That's what we did back in the 80s and early 90s. I've also stolen pylons, which are traffic cones. That's kind of a lot of fun. I don't condone that. I don't condone that at all. Number 5, do you cut out coupons and then never use them? Yes, I do. Yes, I'm bad about that. Number 6, would you rather be attacked by a big bear or a swarm of bees? It depends on if they're killer bees, because if they're regular bees and they're just pissed, I can head for some water. Killer bees will follow your ass in the water. Being attacked by a bear, yeah, that sucks too. Can I choose neither? I guess I would have to choose the bees because maybe I could run for water or run for a car or some kind of a shelter. I don't know. Number 7, do you always smile for pictures? No, I don't. And I can't stand forced smiles. Like if I'm going to take a picture and I feel like smiling, I'll be like, yeah, if I'm in a good mood or whatever. But if somebody's like, here, I'm going to take your picture, smile for the camera. No, because that's not who I am. I don't walk around with a goofy fucking grin on my face all the time. So I don't know. I like to be realistic. And if I don't feel like smiling, I'm not going to freaking smile because that's not who I am. I don't know. I just don't like to fake it. I don't know. That's just me. I've always been weird about that. And most of my family pictures, I'm like, but I have resting bitch face, which makes it even better. Everybody's like, what's wrong with you? Nothing. I'm in a great mood. I just have resting bitch face. Number 8. Do you ever count your steps when you walk? No. I mean, ever? Yeah, I have a couple of times, but that's when I'm trying to find out, like, how far it is for something to here from something to there. Or if I'm going upstairs, sometimes, if I'm somewhere, I will count the stairs to see how many stairs it is to get to my destination. But just counting my steps when I walk? No. My brain is usually somewhere else when I'm walking. Number 9, have you ever peed in the woods? Oh, yes. Oh, I grew up camping. I mean, If you camp, you pee in the woods. Pee in the woods, pee in the snow. Yeah. Peeing in the snow sucks when you're a woman. Number 10, do you still watch cartoons? Fuck yes. I have some Scooby-Doo on DVD and a Looney Tunes collection. I love watching the Smurfs. I've got some of those on DVDs. And of course, all my Hayao Miyazaki, Studio Ghibli. I love all my Disney cartoons. I mean, who's too old for cartoons? Come on. Number 11. Where would you bury hidden treasure if you had some? Now, if I freaking told you, I would have to kill you. Because then you would know. So, there's your answer. Okay. Number 12. What do you drink with dinner? It depends. Most of the time, I'll have like a bottled water. Sometimes I will drink unsweet tea. I only make unsweet tea at the house. But if I'm out at a restaurant, I will have sweet tea. Unless the restaurant doesn't have good tea, and then I'll order a Coke or a Pepsi. And occasionally here I'll have a Coke or a Pepsi on the weekends, but most of the time I drink water. 13. What do you dip chicken nuggets in? Buffalo sauce. I freaking love, especially y'all, Jack's has got really good buffalo sauce with their chicken fingers. And every once in a while I will make my own honey mustard. And that's really freaking good. Number 14. What movies could you watch over and over and still love them? Pretty much all of my Disney movies. I mean, it's really hard to answer because there's a very long list. I have the BBC version of Sense and Sensibility on my PlayStation 3. So when the Wi-Fi's being a butthole and I can't watch Netflix or YouTube at bedtime, I'll just put it on that Sense and Sensibility or my favorite Sally Hawkins version of Persuasion and just let it play over and over again. The original Colin Firth, Pride and Prejudice, I've seen about 100 times. All of my Disney movies, Harry Potter, I have watched over and over and over again. I mean, there's just a lot. I mean, there's a lot of movies that I will watch over and over again. I buy movies that I know I'll watch over and over again. I don't like to buy movies that I won't watch more than once or twice. Were you ever a Girl Scout? Yes and no. No, I was not a Girl Scout. But yes, I was a missionette, which is I was raised in the church. And that is kind of the Assemblies of God version. They've got the missionettes and the Royal Rangers, and that's their version of Girl Scouts and Boy Scouts. But a lot of the times, I would end up going on the Royal Rangers campouts and stuff with the boys. So, because my dad ran that. So, yeah. But did I ever do the selling crappy cookies? No. And I hate Girl Scout cookies, just putting it out there. 16. Would you ever strip or pose nude in a magazine? Now, no, because I have flabby wobbly bits that are not attractive. And, hi! Thank you. And I am married. Back in my 20s, fuck yeah, I would have. I mean, give me the money and I'll, show you my wobbly bits. But I wouldn't now because I'm freaking old and I'm married. And my wobbly bits belong to my husband. Number 17. Can you change the oil on your car? I can change the oil, I can do my own tune-ups, and I can change my brakes. There are other things that I know how to do, but strength-wise, I cannot. Like, we changed the rear end gears in my car to make it launch harder, and I was able to help with a couple of things, but not a lot, because it is very, very heavy work. I can't do transmission work, and it's not that I don't know the principle of it, I just can't. Electrical work, I won't even pretend. No. But yeah, I can change the oil on my car, on other people's cars, and do tune-ups and shit like that, and change like valve cover gaskets and shit like that. I can do. 18. Have you ever gotten a speeding ticket? Yes, I've had, I think 5 tickets in my entire life, but I have not had one since 2001, so I have a clear driving record now. Number 19, are you afraid of heights? Yes, but it's mainly because I've had problems with my left ear since I was a kid. So I suffer from vertigo. So it's like I can't even, if I'm standing up, I can't even like look up at the ceiling because I feel like I'm going to fall. So if I'm up somewhere high, the world starts tilting for me and I feel like I'm going to lose my balance a lot easier. So yeah, I'm not the heights so much as I'm terrified of falling from those heights because of my vertigo. Number 20, do you sing in the car? Oh my God, the car is my own personal concert. Yes, I sing. Yes, I headbang. Yes, I do air drums. Rock on. Okay. Is Christmas stressful? Yes. Christmas is very stressful. I think Christmas for me is stressful because one of my pet peeves is being obligated to do something. I don't like the feeling of obligation. And at Christmas time, it's like you're obligated to buy for family members and people that normally do not fool with you most of the year. And I would rather spend my money and my time and my joy on my friends who I consider my real family because they're there for me all the time, all year long, through thick and thin. And so I get stressed out feeling like I have to buy. And you know how families are. They're like, they'll guilt you to death if you don't buy this and you don't buy that. And I don't like that at all. And I don't like, I'm really tired of traveling around from family to family. It's like we have to do this on Christmas Eve, and we've got to do this on Christmas morning, and we've got to do this on Christmas. I hate it, and I despise Thanksgiving because there's no sense in it. It's just food, and I don't know. Okay. Number 22, occupations you wanted to be when you were a kid. Well, I wanted to be Luke Skywalker's wife and fight Darth Vader on my invisible unicorn. That was very important to me for a long time. And then I wanted to be a rock star, and I realized that even though I have music in here and in here, I can't get it out here. I don't have the talent for it. I wanted to be a singer, and my singing voice is passable in the car, but the dog doesn't want to hear me do it. So, and then of course I wanted to be a Disney animator, and I wanted to go to their animation school really bad. I've always wanted to work at Disney, and that didn't work out. And I wanted to go into fashion design for costuming. I've wanted to go into like special effects makeup, but you know, all these schools, this is one of the things about being in Alabama, we don't have opportunities like that. So all the schools are like in Tampa and crap like that, in Atlanta and stuff. And it's like, it costs so much to go somewhere else and live and go to school at the same time. It just was never panned out for me. So I have no career. Sad panda. All I do now is Gothic Witch. Number 23, do you believe in ghosts? No, I don't. I used to. I spent most of my life ghost hunting. And as I went on, I became more and more skeptical. Then I started doing experiments with the human psyche, with mass hysteria and how people perceive things, and started realizing that the things that people experience are usually explained very easy. A lot of people don't want to explain them because they want to. And if you believe in ghosts, that's fine. Have at it. Believe in ghosts. I love watching ghost stories, like real ghost stories and people talking about their house. But it's also hard for me because sometimes sometimes it's taken a little bit of the fun out of watching people tell their ghost stories, because I'll be like, oh, well, you obviously had a problem with this, or this was going on in your house, or your house, the foundation was not even and it was causing the doors to open and yada, yada, yada. Like, I scientifically explain things while I'm watching the show, which kind of ruins it a little bit, but I still I love the spooky factor. And would I go on a ghost hunt now? Fuck yeah, I would. I would love to. I would love to do a ghost hunt at Sloss Furnaces, which is supposed to be super haunted. Even though I don't believe in ghosts, I love the energy that is put out when people are ghost hunting and stuff like that. So if you believe in ghosts, kudos. You got the right to believe in ghosts. I just personally don't anymore. Number 24, the first concert you ever went to. Okay, define concert, because I was raised in the church. So I had to see a lot of Christian bands, and I wasn't allowed rock music because that's of the devil. So, hi Snoo, come here, honey. So my first secular concert was... Don't laugh. It was awesome, though. I have to say it was awesome. I'm not really ashamed. My first secular concert was the Monkees and Weird Al Yankovic. And I'm not going to lie, it was a fucking blast. Thank you. It was back in the 80s. The only thing that was sad was Mike Nesmith was not traveling with the Monkees at that time. So it was just Peter and David and Mickey. But it was still amazing because I grew up watching the Monkees show and I grew up with all their albums. And so it was amazing getting to see them in person. And Weird Al is a freaking hoot in person. So if you ever get to see Weird Al, do it. And this was back in the Weird Al days of like a surgeon. So, I mean, awesome stuff. Walmart, Target, or Kmart. I shop more at Walmart. I prefer the merchandise at Target is better quality. It's farther away from us, and they don't have enough stuff for me, like for our basic necessities. They don't carry enough variety of things, and they are more expensive, but we do shop at Walmart more, but quality-wise, I prefer Target. And at least people in Target are dressed appropriately. Number 26, Nike or Adidas? Doc Martens. And, yeah. Okay. Number 27, can you curl your tongue? I can also do the wave with my tongue. I don't know if you can see that, but it's a pretty cool party trick. Number 28. Have you ever cried because you were so happy? Yes, I cry when I'm happy all the time. And the last time I cried when I was happy was when Monkey, she's happy too. She squeaks when she's happy. The last time I cried when I was happy was when I got the message from Chris Motionless that he sent me. Every time I think about it, I fangirl and get weepy. I feel like, ever since Friday when I got that message. Actually, ever since Thursday when Ghost retweeted my video for my t-shirt challenge, that made me all boo-hooey. And I have been fangirling like la 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 ever since then. So, yeah. Okay. Number 29, the last concert you saw. Motionless in White with Korn and Breaking Benjamin and Silver Snakes, and it was an absolute fantastic night. The concerts, everybody just played amazing. Silver Snakes was amazing. I do have a concert video up called Korn at Oak Mountain if you want to look for that. I went there. I had not heard of Silver Snakes before. But I actually, a lot of people said they went for Breaking Benjamin. I went there for Motionless in White and for Korn, and got pleasantly surprised at how phenomenal Breaking Benjamin was as well. But it was such a good time. I want to see Much Alyssa White so bad again, and they were so good in person. Okay, see, I can't help it. Blah blah, fangirl. Number 30, can you swim well? Yes, I grew up at the beach. I'm a Florida baby, so I can swim. Although I don't enjoy swimming in the ocean or lakes like I did when I was young. I've gotten weird as I've gotten older, and so now I have to be in a pool. If I can't see where my feet are touching, I don't want to swim in it. Number 31, can you knit or crochet? No, but I would like to learn. I just don't know if I have the patience for it. Number 32, are you a dog person or a cat person? Come here. I'm a dog person, but I'm a monkey person. I got my monkey. I've had dogs and cats. If I have a cat, I prefer it to be black. I've had dogs and cats before, but I just prefer dogs because they give the affection back, and I like that. And Monkey here, I just don't know what I would do without her as my day-to-day companion. She's just an absolute joy to be around. She makes me laugh several times a day. So I love that. I had a lot of fun doing this. I hope you had fun too. Like I said, I'm going to put the questions down below. So if you decide to play along, let me know down below and leave a link to the video that you make. Give me a like if you enjoyed this. Subscribe if you haven't. Share with your friends so other people can join in on the fun and answer some questions. And let's all get to know each other. Alright, thanks for joining me. Bye.